Audrey Hepburn touching up her makeup. On the set of Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961. Ava Gardner getting in costume. On the set of The Barefoot Contessa, 1954. Elizabeth Taylor and husband Eddie Fisher at a boxing match, 1960. Diane Keaton and Al Pacino behind the scenes of The Godfather, 1972. Grace Kelly and Mother Margaret were shopping in New York in 1955. Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman at their Hollywood home in 1965. Harrison Ford at his Los Angeles home in 1981. Hugh Grant, 1984. Ingrid Bergman with her daughter, Isabella, in Rome, 1962. Sophia Loren and Maria sat back-to-back in 1955. Robert De Niro, Liza Minnelli, and Al Pacino were hanging out together in 1981. Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward went book shopping in New York in 1959. Meryl Streep in 1975. Robert Redford in 1974. Judy Garland was in a costume test for The Wizard of Oz in 1939. Lona Andre sits by a row of cornstalks for a Halloween photo shoot in 1933. Arthur Street, actress Anne Baxter, dancer Tamara Giva, and Count Woronzow toast at the Sherry Netherland in celebration of the Russian New Year, 1953. Betty White and Lorne Greene shared a laugh during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 1965. Ginger Rogers hit it off at a Christmas party in Los Angeles, 1932. Gloria Baker and Howard Hughes attended a party together at the Passion Club in Palm Beach, Florida in 1935. Maureen O'Hara enjoys herself during a bagpipe lesson at the Astor Hotel in New York City prior to the St. Patrick's Day Parade in 1960. Gina Lollobrigida adds excitement in a stunning mermaid-style dress for Christmas in 1961. Joan Crawford carves a turkey for a Thanksgiving photo shoot in 1930. Marilyn Monroe poses with a turkey in this cheerful 1950 photo shoot. Years before actress Heather Angel voiced Mary Darling in the original Peter Pan, she posed as the Easter Bunny, 1933. Diana Dawes, in Tread, Softly Stranger, 1958. Jane Mansfield's iconic leopard print dress, 1957. Britt Ekland at premiere of Cool Hand Luke in 1967. Marilyn Monroe at Madison Square Garden, May 19, 1962. Evelyn Hugo beaming brightly with her arm lovingly wrapped around Harry Cameron, 1950. Turkan Sore, 1960. Audrey Hepburn, In Paris, Pursuit for Harper's Bazaar, 1959. Mamie Van Doren, promo shoot for the film The All-American, 1953. Pamela Anderson in the 90s. Jane Mansfield scene from Will's Success, Spoil Rock Hunter, 1957. Anna Nicole Smith, 1992 to 1993 Guest Campaign. Sophia Loren in Cannes, 1958. Diane Carroll, 1967. Priscilla Presley, 1960. Marlene Dietrich, circa 1930s. Ava Gardner attends Grace Kelly's wedding in 1956. Judy Garland wed Vincente Minnelli in 1945, the year when this picture was captured. Carole Lombard's seductive stance here, though adorned with feathers, 1933. Marilyn Monroe at a dinner gathering in El Morocco nightclub, New York City, 1950. Swedish icon Greta Garbo departed from the industry in 1941, and this cunning image reflects the distant nature that characterized her fame, 1935. Olivia de Havilland, 1936. Errol Flynn at the wheel of a yacht with his dog, relaxing on a fishing trip around 1941. Rock Hudson is unwinding on the patio of his beachfront residence in Malibu, California, 1958. Greta Garbo at the Acropolis in Athens, Greece, around 1950. Kirk Douglas is seated on a water taxi beside Italian actress Silvana Mangano on the Canal Grande in Venice, Italy, in 1953. Joan Crawford and Douglas Fairbanks Jr. are playing baseball in their swimwear on the beach, 1930. Marlon Brando played the drums in the Cockatoo Club in New York City. Barbara Stanwyck having makeup applied on the set of Clash by Night. Ray Bolger poses for promotional pictures for the legendary Wizard of Oz movie, 1939. Young Audrey Hepburn preparing for her role in Secret People. Clark Gable and Carole Lombard attending a costume party featuring a circus theme. Debbie Reynolds is having dinner with his family. John Wayne and son Patrick during a break on the set of McLintock, 1963. Jane Mansfield twirling the evening away alongside an unfamiliar partner at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles, 1964. James Dean and Eartha Kitt at Katherine Dunham's Dance Studio, New York, 1955. Dolly Parton with her husband Carl Dean, 1966. Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta at the Grease premiere celebration at Paramount Studios in Los Angeles, 1978. Actors Clark Gable, Joe Schenck, and Douglas Fairbanks relaxing at the Catalina Island Golf Course in California, 1934. Judy Garland dances with Sydney Luft at a New Year's Eve party at Sherry Netherland Hotel in New York City. Grace Kelly dazzles in a strapless emerald gown and white wrap during a St. Patrick's Day photo session in 1954. Marlene Dietrich and Cary Grant stand together in the garden of the SS Normandy, 1938. Lucille Ball reaches LaGuardia Airport during the frigid winter of 1950 in New York. Natalie Wood and Robert Vaughn look straight out of a fairy tale in 1956. Peter Lorre amused attendees at a gathering held for troops in 1944. Brooke Shields, 1979. Bobby Darin and Sandra Dee departing New Jersey, 1960. Joan Crawford. The actress appears stunning in a tunic and sandals under the sun while in Capri, Italy, 1950. The actress appeared to be having a great time bobbing for apples at a 1950s celebration. Elvis and Priscilla Presley traveled to Palm Springs in 1967. Shirley MacLaine, with her daughter Saatchi, 1959. Groucho Marx and Lucille Ball having fun at CBS's KNX radio studios, 1945. Clint Eastwood and director Sergio Leone on the set of A Fistful of Dollars, 1964. Makeup artist Jack Pierce getting Boris Karloff into character on the set of The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935. Sammy Davis Jr. visiting Elvis Presley backstage at the Showroom International Hotel in Las Vegas, 1970. James Dean and Rochelle Hudson on set of Rebel Without a Cause, 1955. Anne Bancroft preparing for her role in the theatrical performance of The Miracle Worker, 1959. Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine taking a break from shooting in 1969. Vivien Leigh as Titania in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream at the Old Vic, London, in 1937. Zsa Zsa Gabor, 1958. Nancy Kwan and Iliam Holden in The World of Susie Wong, 1960. Alfred Hitchcock, Cary Grant, and Ingrid Bergman on the set of Notorious, 1946. Annette Joanne Funicello, October 22nd, 1942, April 8, 2013. Natalie Wood at her residence on the phone, 1963. Sherilyn Fenn during a photo shoot in 1991. Dean Martin and Burt Lancaster at a production meeting for the Colgate Comedy Hour, October 1953. Gene Kelly, his wife Betsy, and their eldest child, 1943. Katharine Hepburn, dressed for stage and screen, 1938. Behind the scenes with Rock Hudson on the set of Giant, 1956. Helen Mirren, 1970. Hedy Lamarr at a drive-in diner in Beverly Hills, California, 1940s. Charles Boyer and Claudette Colbert shooting the 1937 film Tovarich. Ingrid Bergman in a shot from a deleted scene in Alfred Hitchcock's Notorious, which debuted in 1946. Colleen Corby sketching the artwork, 1963. American actors David Soul and Paul Michael Glaser sitting on the hoods of their cars from the television series Starsky and Hutch, 1977.